This is match 1. So starting in here, this is the 3 of 5 set that I had with Kosk of Canada. Number 2, Ganon on the PR. Which is interesting because I don't get the matchup experience enough. One of the big things that people ask me, they say, what do you think the matchup is? And I previously had believed that it was about 70-30. This man single-handedly showed me that it's still, I believe, in Mac's favor, but I do not think that it is 70-30. He has some great combos, good patience in strings, just really intelligent in general. So, like, one of the biggest things in this matchup that I find is that it's the person that blinks first gets spit in their eye. Neither character really wants to interact, they just want to react. Like, just right there, I'm watching Ganon start something up, I run away, then I come back and I punch. Now that his shield's low, of course, my pressure's going to increase, but he's just looking for an offstage gimp here. And I flub a really simple KO there, unfortunately, and that's going to cost me. He tries following up there. No dice. Again, the key to this matchup is for Mac to continuously get back to center and establish center control without putting himself at too much risk on the ledge, while baiting Ganon into doing just about damn near anything that he can. Aggressive Macs that rush down their Ganon counterparts tend to lose against intelligent Ganon play. Down smash is a very vital tool in this matchup, but it's also somewhat risk in that it's very hard to catch that ledge snap, and you can go out pretty early. You can actually his up B reaches through the stage much more efficiently than Falcon's does, and that up smash is a death sentence. Very lagless, great bait, and just very smart positioning on Kosk's end here. And I want to clarify, just so that it is made so. Initially, when we were in our friendlies, Kosk was getting the better of our sets. He was getting a slight majority. But I feel that I made proper adaptation and kind of figured out what to do here. So missing the ledge snap is pretty bad, but it is going to happen. I'm not sure if I should be running off for a side B stage spike in that position, and it's something I need to revisit in the future as Mac. Right here, it's just more jockeying position, more of the same. I'm waiting for him to do something, and then to punish it, just like that. And unfortunately, he chooses the wrong DI in that situation, so it ends his stock outright. Pretty brutal finisher. Really good fight, though. So that's game 1 of 5, as it were, or 1 out of 5. So, game 2, he runs it back. I think he really likes the platforms as an option for escape, especially if he nets a % lead, and I think that's very, very intelligent. Panicking is, yeah, absolutely, ATV. The Toon Link that you fought is Panicking. He's number 3 on the Mid-Cali PR. He's another very competent player. He and I have some fun sets running back and forth recently. Great guy. But back to the match at hand here. Perfect pivot up tilt, just a great tool to keep Ganon spaced out. And then he kind of makes a really at-risk climb to the platform. Should have probably just upbeat. But I get to take advantage. I don't quite get a stock for it, and that's important. So I've now at this point staled out my up B, and I need to be more considerate about its uses. Kind of a questionable side B on his return there, but it is what it is. This is just more patience game bullshit, and I catch him out. Mac is basically a fast Ganon, and if you take advantage of your ability to throw things out quicker than him, you tend to win. Right here, I know he's dead, so I just kind of watch him fall. So the up tilts are to set up the percents that I need, but I probably shouldn't have gone to a third. That seems sloppy to me. He banks on a roll backwards off of tech, but we're online, so I do miss that, which in this case happens to actually work out in my scrub favor. Try to catch him with the down smash, but he intercepts first. Armor's not up. Now, can I catch him here? No. And that's what I'm talking about the deceptive strength of his up B. It really reaches through platforms, so you tend to eat more percent than you give. I don't actually recommend trying to ledge guard with it specifically unless he's at a kill percent. That's the only time it's really worth it. I ran up for the straight up smash there, not that I don't normally, but I think in that situation it's very practical because when you put them halfway between the platform and the ground, they're going to try and catch a tech because they don't want to eat shit for breakfast. And if they go for a tech, it translates to an air dodge at that lower percent, and you get a free follow-up. Anyhow, he gets off position, and then gets caught out for it, and then he gets caught out for it, and then that ends up costing him his stock. So that's match 2 of potentially 5 in this set. Alright, and yeah, I let him know we were gonna, like, before we started, I was like, we'll upload whatever happens here when it comes to the set, you know, we'll, win or lose, I'll put it on my stream. Alright, game 3 comes in, and he's feeling pretty stubborn about Battlefield. He thinks he's just making some poor plays, and I don't disagree. I think that Battlefield's fine for Ganon here. I might actually go Dreamland if I were in his position, because he can kill really well with his up smash. It's very safe and consistent. But, so be it. Down throw to fair, and almost gets the Gimp right there. Just really smart positioning. It didn't happen, but it could have. And so he took all the right risks, which was to say a minimal risk for a very high reward. Right there is just more spacing with my movement, using the Dempsey roll to my advantage. He's out, and he's out. And so am I. And that is probably my favorite exchange ever. I love that I caught the Gimp. I love that he dragged me to hell. Okay. So right now we're just jockeying for position again, but he's down right now and he needs to be very cautious about how he approaches. So he's trying baits, he's trying to swing in. I thought that would cross over and I was mistaken, so I put myself at a lot of risk in that gamble. I probably should have just done a straight down smash to cover both sides without having to guess. There's that up B again, and it rails into my percents pretty consistently in this matchup, and it's something that you have to be cautious of as Mac. Right there, the second down tilt was the cost me that stock right there, and I could have absolutely taken it, and then I just simply didn't. I gambled on a roll there. I wanted to be sneaky and get something fly for a montage. Did not get it, and just looked like a fool. Style does not usually beat practicality. Beautiful, beautiful down smash. Reads the roll just in time. And he sent me out here, so all he needs is one simple ledge guard. He misses it, though. I think he was expecting an air dodge low, and that's what he was waiting for, which would make sense based on my previous patterns of behavior, which is why I reacted differently and went high, even though it was an inferior choice. He catches me out with that boot, though, and that definitely ends my life. Alright, so now it's 2-1 in my favor versus Kosk, but he definitely brought it back there and really displayed a lot of prowess, I felt. Definitely doing Canada proud, very good player. So I finally get my repick, and I forget exactly what he bans in this scenario, but I decide Lilat would be good because it's flat, hard for him to run away, and the tilt can actually fuck with him because he has a somewhat moderate to mediocre recovery. So, let's start it up. Hey, Foxworthy. Sometimes I just kind of like to see what my opponent will do, so out of the grab, I strictly wanted to see his reaction and then go from there. It could have worked out a little bit better, but it wasn't too bad. Caught him out of a lot of devastating options, and the percent lead is just devastating. As mentioned before, it's absolutely atrocious how far of a lead that I've picked up in just, what is this, 24 seconds. Definitely right to buffer the roll on that second regrab. One of those scenarios where I probably should have read it and then smashed backwards. And again, right there, I expect the cross-up, but I don't get it, and that is my mistake to make twice. So right there, he does the proper thing in this matchup, and he just simply reacts. Now, I don't like to fuck around too much on the corner, because I do know that he's got the side B shenanigans. Now, when I have a stock lead, I don't care. He can drag me to hell any day. That's fine. I tried double up tilt because I wanted to see if it would work at that weight percent. It does not. Certain fastballers it will automatically kill, but it's not common, to say the least. We're just exchanging some blows here in neutral, and because I have the lead, I'm more than happy to do so. And just as predicted with this stage, he's trying to get back. I knock him down and then I kick him up. And basically I'm all over the place and I'm going hyper aggro with the remainder of this stock. I almost get myself killed though, going in a little too hard, and then in fact it actually seals the deal. He comes in with that nice F tilt. So right here, it's all about just intelligent positioning and patience. Patience is key here. Now I know this isn't going to kill him, but it's going to continue to add to that rack percent, and I think one more of these may do the trick, especially now. So I know I'm at 0, I know he's at 125, and I know what he wants. So you see, like, I'm baiting at the ledge, and I'm looking for him to side B. And it helps a little bit for racking the percentages, but ultimately when he rolls in, I get the down tilt, and that's the end of the stock and the end of the set. So well played on Kosk's end, and that's what I would recommend Max do in the Ganon matchup. He's a very competent Ganon main from the Canadian PR. Thank you, Foxworthy. I appreciate that. Anyhow, that'll be it for the 3 of 5. Thank you for joining for that.